Hey guys, before I get started, I just wanted to say that this is something so new for me. Usually not in front of the camera when I'm making my videos. I'm usually doing like voiceovers, but I guess that's what we're all in grad school for, to learn and grow and kind of try new things. So quickly, I'm Sharon. It's my second semester at Toro. And I'm super excited to be in this class and kind of bounce ideas and thoughts with you guys and learn. So let's get into it. I love this particular intervention because I use a variation of this in my classroom, and although I don't use it the way it's discussed in Intervention Central, I do a version that's suitable for my age group. Now, if you think about it, when you introduce a topic to your students, how much do you expect them to know? How much prior knowledge do you think they have been exposed to? Well, this academic intervention, Activating the Known, calls upon a student's prior knowledge to enhance and encourage a deeper and richer learning session. Now, I'm a teacher for 2 and 3-year-olds, so they have a very limited pool of prior knowledge. But as I'm surprised every day, they actually know a lot, and it's important as teachers to kind of pull from that and develop lesson plans that can really create a richer understanding of the material. Now, Intervention Central talks about introducing the idea of activating the known and giving the students the heads up about what they're expected to walk away with. It suggests using passages and locating main ideas from it and developing questions that would facilitate a discussion that could bring out their prior knowledge. It also calls for a teacher to encourage self-reflection and dissociation. For example, if your discussion is about an article that's on a family that works in a marina or a harbor, you would model the type of prior thoughts that you would need to kind of think about before you read the article. For example, you would say, what about my life experience will help me connect to this family and this article and the circumstances that are being faced? It calls for the use of main idea statements, prior knowledge questions, prediction questions, and it allows the opportunity for students to write a response before they read the article. A teacher would have to ask questions and give their ideas about what the article could be about, what the topic could be, based on the main ideas that are pointed out. Now, this intervention is wonderful. It does, for me, 2 profoundly beneficial things. And I think these things are necessary to give students meaningful information that connects them to the world outside. Well, first, like I said, it has a world connection. Having students activate their prior knowledge in connection to situations and people and circumstances that they're unfamiliar with is great. It brings the world around them into a context that reflects the fact that this world is in fact small. And that although we're culturally different, inherently we're the same. Another thing is it has an investigative quality. And what I mean is this. Having them use their prior knowledge will give them the opportunity to look for clues and information in article points that can link their prior knowledge to the article. Intervention Central tasks the teachers to use prediction questions as a group activity to engage in a classroom discussion, which is another connection. The students are able to hear other kids' previous experiences and how that might relate to the article. And they can piggyback off each other and their ideas and come up with new thoughts about the article. And then using these prediction questions and the corresponding articles, they can read the article for themselves and look up the main points and look for identifiers that correlate with their predictions and their answers and go over it and just see how it all connects to each other. And once they read the article, you can open it up to class discussion and just keep developing and building on the prior knowledge and new knowledge. As I said, I teach 2- and 3-year-olds, and I do use this form of intervention. Now, my kids can't read yet, and not all of them are verbally eloquent, but I try to connect new class topics with things they are familiar with. Well, for example, we recently went over family in our All About Me unit, and I asked the families to create collages with items and pictures of family members, things they love, stickers, things that represent their child. And I had them present their collages during circle time. We learned new words like family, stepmom, nanny, nona, kind of seeing how culturally we call people in our families. And we learned that they have different names, and they're using their prior knowledge of mommy and daddy and kind of the things they're familiar with, and the relatives in their lives, and they get to discuss it in class and see what are the things that are important to them. This week, we're reflecting on the information we've been learning about in the All About Me unit, and I'm so surprised how much information they retain. Like, the majority of the things that we went over since the beginning of September, they've absorbed. And it's because the connection to their prior knowledge was able to be built upon with new knowledge. So their interpretation and their understanding had more meaning to them. Well, I hope I discussed everything well enough. I look forward to reading your comments on this video. So, okay. Bye, guys. Have a great week.